Hi everyone, thanks for joining me today for a little headstand practice using our yoga wheel. We'll explore a few drills that I like to practice beforehand to prepare the body, moving right into the pose. So if you're ready to go, let's get started. Meet me on the mat. Let's bring the wheel right behind us. So I'm going to bring the wheel to the center and I'm going to set myself up into tabletop, coming down to the elbows. I'm going to measure my elbows and my arm distance by grabbing the opposite elbows with the opposite arm, and then I will let go and interlace my fingers. This is your triangle here. Then I'm going to take my feet, bring them together, place them on top of the wheel. I'm going to walk my knees together so that I am in one straight line. From here, pushing the shoulders forward, pressing away from the mat. You're going to slowly start to lift the hips and straighten the knees. Point your toes, keep the entire body active. We're in our plank. 10 little seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Take a deep inhale and bring the knees down. You can sit back, relax, take a little moment. And if you're ready, we'll move right into the second exercise. Setting up again, you've got your arms. You've got your hands together, they're interlaced, resting away. We're going to come back into our plank. But this time you'll lift the hips, pull the knees in towards your chest as far as you can, and then you'll come back out to your plank. Pulling up and in, that's 2, and release. Pull up and in, 3, you've got this, you're doing great. Up and in, that's 4. Coming back to plank, last one, up and in. You're doing amazing. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and coming back to our plank. Knees down, hips back, relax. Now when you're ready, coming back, setting up our last set. You're doing amazing. Double check those arms. I've got my elbows. I'm gonna interlace those fingers, and when I'm ready, setting up back into that plank. Legs are straight, point those toes. When you're ready, you're gonna lift those hips, keep the knees straight, pike. Pull up, feel the height of the hips, you got it. Hold. Come back to your plank. When you're ready, pull it up, pike. That's 2, you're doing amazing. Come back out, we're in our plank. Lift it, 3. Feel the height of those hips. Let it go. We're planking. Pull it up. 4. Last one. Plank it. Lift those hips. 5. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Let it go. Come back to that plank. Knees down. Hips back. Relax. We're going to slowly come out and move towards the wall. I'm going to take my block, place it onto the wall, and then roll my wheel onto my block, sliding the hands down until the wrists and the elbows are comfortably pressing away from the mat. I'm going to double check the distance of my elbows by releasing and grabbing with my hands, and then gently replacing back onto the wheel. Relaxing the head and the neck. Find the back of your head towards the wheel. Walk the knees in if you need, and then gently placing the top of the head onto the floor. Lean into your head, lean into the arms, feel the weight. Take deep breaths. You can pulse a little, bringing a little weight, release, let it weight. And if you're ready, you can press into your toes, lift the knees, coming into a dolphin variation, walking the toes close to the wheel, feeling the height of those hips. Pulse it, feel the weight. Doing awesome. Deep breaths. We're going to take the right toes, take a step to the center, point the left toes, and start to lift. You can pulse a little into the right leg, and when you're ready, little hop, Left leg will pull back, come onto the wall. The right leg will meet the left leg on the wall and push away. Hips will come forward. Lean into the head, lean into the arms, breathe. Feel the height of the hips here, feel the pose. Take a deep inhale. Gently coming down. Breathe. Now setting up again, you're going to hop up on the second leg, so come to the top of the head, leaning into the wheel. Press into your toes, lift the knees, walk. Feel the height of the hips. Left leg steps to center, point the right toes. Start to lift. And when you're ready, little hop, come onto the wall. Left leg joins, hips are forward. You can walk your feet down. Find what's comfortable. You're going to keep pushing the shoulders up and away. Arms stay active, shoulders press away from the mat. Deep, deep breaths. If you're ready, maybe release one foot off the wall. Hips are forward. Replace your leg, try the other. If you want to take it up a notch, keep your leg off the wall. The leg that's on the wall, come up to your toes. Less weight on the wall, more onto your head. Then maybe little hops off. Catch a little air. Try the other leg. Just kind of feeling out the pose. You want to come down, feet to the wall, little hop off. After trying that last variation a few times, grab your second block, face it onto the wall. Let's try a different one. I'm gonna roll the wheel right back onto my block, slide the hands down, palms, elbows, pressing the shoulders away, relaxing the head, relaxing the neck. I'm gonna find the wheel on the back of my head and place the top of the head back onto the mat. Pressing the wrists and the elbows away, coming onto the toes, lifting. Walk, walk, walk. Deep breaths. And if you're ready, take a step to the center with the left toes, point your right, lift the leg, a couple of pulses, little hop onto the wall. We're a little bit further away, no worries. Left toes will follow. Push away. And here, I'm going to bring my left toes forward, keeping the legs super active. And you start to feel the hips pulling a little forward. Keep the shoulders up and away. Then with your hind leg, that right leg, you can kind of start to come onto your toes. Walk the toes down close to the wheel. And maybe even catching a little air, little kicks away. And just relaxing, staying here. Come out, trying the other leg, walking away, leg comes forward. Just kind of kicking, feeling the headstand here. Deep breaths, you're doing amazing. Feel the pose, feel the balance. And when you're ready, returning the toes to the wall, gentle kick forward, and slowly come on up. Let's sit on up and practice our last variation. I'm going to take the wheel, I'm going to roll it right behind me. I'm going to come back a little bit closer to the wall. I'm going to leave my two blocks I'm going to hold my hands here so that I'm still about 2 blocks away from the wall. Give yourself a little bit of room. Okay? Double check your arms, interlace those fingers. Now when you're ready, you're going to bring that wheel, set it up behind you, 2 legs on top. I'm going to place the top of my head down against the mat into my hands. I'm going to start to feel the height of the hips. And just like when we did our drill, when you're ready, I'm going to lift the hips slightly, extend the knees, the legs are straight, and start to pull the hips back. Pike, keep the knees straight. Breathe, stay here, and if you're ready, I'm going to keep my right leg on the wheel, and I'm going to start to lift that left. Pulling it up, and you'll notice that as you pull that left leg up, the right leg will want to float off the wheel. And if you feel comfortable, that's okay. Maybe let it float a little. And if you go too far back, the wall is right here. So you got a little bit of room to play right here. Little forward, little back. And just try to find your balance there. And when you're ready, if you can, you're going to return 2 feet to the wheel. And we're going to switch. So keeping that left leg down, right leg's going to swing up. And as that right leg pulls back, left leg will want to float. Maybe you can even stay here. If you're feeling comfortable, you can even start to maybe bend that front leg close to you. And we're here in a little bow and arrow. Once you start to feel a little bit more comfortable here, keep your top leg pointed, and you'll start to raise that second leg, pulling it up, and we are here in our headstand. Breathe. When you're ready, you're going to bring 2 knees to your chest and try to land as softly as you can. I like to move the wheel a little bit behind me. Come down. You can take your child. Deep breaths. Or even if you'd like, I like to swing those legs forward, leaning into my wheel between the shoulder blades and just relaxing. The knees can stay high, maybe even into butterfly. Take a few breaths here. And when you're ready, we're going to bring the knees together, slowly looking forward, coming out. I hope the last few exercises have helped to strengthen your headstand practice. I'm going to leave you with one more, definitely reserved for those who feel super comfortable in their headstand. Well, let's get right to it. So I'm going to set up just like we did before, feet on the wheel, arms down, interlacing the fingers, and I'm going to just lay my head on down. And when I'm ready, the legs are up, knees are straight. We're going to pike, pull those hips back, 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 back. Now from here, I'm going to take my toes off the wheel and I'm going to grip the wheel on either side with my feet. Nice and slow. I'm going to start to kind of lift the wheel off the mat and slowly, slowly pull it all the way up towards the ceiling, coming into my headstand. And of course, we came up, so we've got to come down. So I'm going to start to lower the wheel. Hips will feel like they're pulling back. Nice and slow. Control your movements. And finally, wheel is down. Feet on top. You can kick the wheel away. Knees down. And relax. Thank you again for joining me today. If you get a chance to post on Instagram, please tag me at icanyoga.julie so I can see and share your photo as well. Have a great day, everyone. Sending all the good vibes. Namaste.